Hello and welcome to Mzansi Politics Uncovered. Julius Malema has once again sung, "Kill the Boer." But will the controversy this time be bigger than before? Just weeks after Elon Musk publicly called for America to label Malema an international criminal, the EFF leader is back at it. But is this song just part of South Africa's history, or is it fueling division and violence? Today we break down everything: why Malema keeps singing the song, why Musk got involved, the legal and political implications, and what this means for South Africa and beyond. Stick around and comment below. Do you think Malema should stop singing this song, or is it his right to do so?
Alright, come on, son!
The question of Boer has changed in content on the basis of the realities of the situation and our policy. It has always meant the enemy as a system of white supremacy and has never meant any individual on the basis of this or that color. And even as we chanted these slogans during the armed struggle, they have never driven us to the houses of the whites or to the farmers as individuals to kill them. Now, what has changed?
There's no such thing as this was not a statement. It's not a statement of any kind. and wouldn't be read by any of this African youth as a statement. In Xhosa, this particular form of art, similar, is called Igwijo. And Igwijo is not a statement. It's not a political statement. It's a chant. You use it to miss.
Went on to revise the lyrics, and then he's been singing as "Kiss the Boer, Kiss the Farmer." But recently, again in last year, August last year, the court under Judge Edwin Mulahlekhi, High Court under Judge Edwin Mulahlekhi, ruled that the song is not, it shouldn't be taken literally, and should be protected under the rubric of freedom of speech.
Interesting. We've got that order.
As the matter stands, in my view, the singing of the Impang song and its lyrics should be left to the political contestations and engagement on its message by the political role players. Accordingly, the objective evaluation of the Impang song is that it does not constitute hate speech, but rather it deserves to be protected under the rubric of freedom of speech. In the circumstances, the following order is made. 1. The complaint that the first Impang song, open quote, "Kiss the Boer" or "Kill the Boer" or "Kiss the Farmer," close quote, constitute hate speech and unfair discrimination, is dismissed.
Now let's talk about why Malema keeps singing this song, despite all the controversy. Malema and the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, argue that the song is a symbol of resistance against economic inequality and white privilege. To him, it's not a literal call for violence, but a way of mobilizing Black South Africans to continue the fight against economic oppression. However, critics, including AfriForum and political opponents, say that in today's context, the song fuels racial tension and violence against farmers, many of whom have been victims of brutal attacks. The debate: is Malema simply expressing political freedom, or is this reckless leadership in a country already struggling with crime and racial division?
Where were you when I'm dreaming? So fast kitchen, emoye. So fast kitchen, etati, kichima. Zipram konto alliance. Shoot to kill, Yamaza. Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer. Brr, pa, pa, brr, pa, pa.
But how do you respond to when Kali groups it with the singing of the song?
It's nonsensical. So first and foremost, it's extremely racist to presume that black people are of so low intellectual and emotional capacity that a song will incite them to go and kill people. It's racist. It's undermining of our people. That's the first thing. The second thing is that AfriForum and many racist and right-wing groups in South Africa and internationally want to exceptionalize the death of white people. So when a white person dies due to violence or crime, which is prevalent in South Africa, it must become an international crisis. From January to March this year, 6,200 people died in South Africa. Not even 0.5% of those people were murdered in farms or were murdered as a relation to farm murders. So why is this a debate? Why are we not focusing on crime as a central point in why people are being killed, even on farms? But because they exceptionalize themselves, because they have white self-entitlement, and because they think white life is over and above any life in South Africa, that even if one life is lost, there must be international uproar.
This time, the controversy went international when billionaire Elon Musk stepped in. Elon Musk, a South African-born businessman, tweeted that Malema should be declared an international criminal for singing "Kill the Boer." Musk, whose family has roots in South Africa, has spoken before about concerns over farm attacks and rising crime in the country. His tweet sparked global debate, with some supporting him and others accusing him of misunderstanding South African history. The big question: can America or any international body actually declare Malema a criminal for singing a song? Under international law, hate speech must be directly linked to inciting violence. So is there actual proof that Malema's words led to attacks? What do you think? Is Musk right to get involved, or is he overreacting? Let me know in the comments.
The Democratic Alliance says it will file charges against EFF leader Julius Malema and the ANC government at the United Nations Human Rights Council. This follows the EFF's 10th anniversary celebrations over the weekend at the FNB Stadium, where Malema chanted "shoot to kill" and "kill the Boer, kill the farmer." In August 2022, the Equality Court ruled that the chant was not hate speech.
Let's talk legal facts. Has Malema broken any laws by singing this song? South African courts have ruled differently on this issue. In 2011, the Equality Court ruled it was hate speech, and Malema was ordered to stop singing it. In 2022, the court ruled in favor of Malema, stating it was part of struggle history and not a direct call for violence. Internationally, it's unlikely Malema will be declared a criminal unless there's clear evidence linking the song to specific violent acts. So what happens next? This debate could lead to new hate speech laws in South Africa. It could also impact the EFF's political future. Will this song help them gain more support or cost them votes? At the end of the day, the real issue is bigger than Malema or Musk. It's about South Africa's future. Racial divisions remain high, and political leaders need to focus on unity and economic solutions rather than provocative rhetoric. The country is already dealing with crime, unemployment, and corruption. Is this debate distracting from real problems? Some argue that Malema should be using his platform for policy solutions, not controversial songs. What do you think? Does this debate help or harm South Africa? Oh, here's the final question. Should Malema stop singing song, or is this just political noise? And was Elon Musk right to step in? Comment below. Let's get this debate going. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more political analysis, and I'll see you in the next one.